I've never hit that. I don't think, maybe once. I know. All right, good morning, everyone. Father, I am. I'd like to call the Forest Preserve District Will County Operations Committee to order at 9:01 a.m. Pledge of Allegiance. Let's see here. Colleen over here in the back, would you mind leading us? Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please, Lisa.
Yep. Dean Schlottman. Here. Balich. Here. Williams. Here. Coleman. Here. Freeman. Here. Berkowitz. Here. Trainier. Pretzel. Here. Van Dyne.
Here.
Also Treasurer Newquist, Vice President Parker, and President Mueller.
All right. We do have a quorum.
We have 9.
9, we do have a quorum. Thank you.
8, sorry.
8. Okay. Looking for a motion to approve the minutes of October 5th. Have a first and second. Roll call, please.
Dean Schlottman. Yes. Balich. Yes. Williams. Yes. Coleman. Yes. Freeman. Yes. Berkowitz. Yes. Trainier. Pretzel. Yes. Van Dyne. 8
Yes.
minutes pass.
Thank you. Section E, old business. There's none listed. Is there any old business to be brought forward to the committee? Seeing none. Okay. New business. Number 1, award a contract in the amount of $33,171.36 to Lakeshore Recycling Systems of Rosemont, Illinois for the West Zone Waste Removal and Recycling Services. Looking for a motion? Motion second. Thank you. Is there a second on previous?
Oh, second.
Okay, we do have a second. Discussion. Julie, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Chair Van Dyne. Ralph, I had a question about this. I see that we had 3 bidders. Did we get a bid from Groot? Because I know they're in our area and they're building a new plant and.
We did not. So, yeah, the 3 bidders that you see listed on the bid history sheet are the 3 that submitted.
Okay. I was just curious. It was kind of like, wow. But great. Thanks for taking these multiple bids and bringing this forward. Appreciate it.
Can we explain this to me just a little bit, and why are they out of New York? What is this for, kind of thing?
Sure. So this is our special use permitting system. So we have a system in place now which is very antiquated and paper-based. It does link to an Microsoft Access database. But what this is when anybody wants to come in and utilize forest preserve property or gain access to forest preserve property for a private company or individual use of it for some purpose, think of a utility company that might need to come in and trim trees. They're going to need to access our property, have our permission to access it. What that does then is it triggers this permitting process in place at the Forest Preserve, whereby our staff are able to establish insurance needs, dates that they'll be in there, things of that. Are there going to be inconveniences to the public? You know, are there going to be damages that are related to it? And it also allows us to communicate to other departments, our police department, our maintenance and operations department, and so forth. The system itself works, but not really well anymore. As we've grown and the number of special use permits that are requested has grown, things start to fall through the cracks. It's also, like I said, it's a paper-based system. So this new system will allow everything to be online and then distributed much more cleanly. It'll also allow for online payment, which is required for a special use permit. A basic permit is $50, but depending on what those impacts may be, there may be other assessed fees along with that. So this just facilitates kind of coming up to the current times with a system.
Okay, thank you, because I didn't remember seeing this before, so, and no one closer than New York was,
Well, there were a couple of others, but they were New Jersey and Texas were the other two.
so
that
still far,
submitted.
far away.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Micah. Any other questions, concerns? Is there a previous roll? Thank you. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion will carry. Number 3, approval of ordinance number 650, authorizing a memorandum of understanding, number 23-09, and associated license agreement number 23-17 with V3 Wetland Restoration for the Wetland Mitigation Bank at Thorn Creek Headwaters Preserve. Previous by Berkowitz. Coleman. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Number 4, approval of resolution 2318, authorizing an IGA number 23-10 between the Village of Plainfield, Wheatland Township Road District, and the Forest Preserve of Will County for the extension of DuPage River Trail from 119th Street to 127th Street. Any questions on this item? Julie?
Ralph, can you give us a little bit of info on this, like the timetable and?
Sure. So we've been in discussions with Wheatland Township and the Village of Plainfield regarding a short segment of Book Road in Plainfield Township for quite some time, or I'm sorry, Wheatland Township, for a couple of years now. And specifically about the use of that roadway now that there are no private properties adjacent to it, no homesteads, nothing like that. So we approached them with the concept that we used the same thing over on Normantown Road on the west side of Plainfield, and that was to restrict vehicular traffic on that roadway and to convert it to a bicycle trail. So the DuPage River Trail runs from northern Will County and eventually all the way down to Shanahan at our Lake Shamanwood Preserve, and actually it goes up into DuPage County too. There is a segment that was planned between 127th and 119th Street, utilizing this old roadway that's no longer utilized for that purpose, saves taxpayers a lot of money. And it saves both the Village of Plainfield and Wheatland Township some funds for maintenance of the roadway. So with this plan, what we would do is both the village and the township would still maintain ownership of the road right-of-way, but we would restrict vehicular traffic and then convert the roadway into a trail. So what does that mean? In the short term, it means just putting up barricades and blocking vehicular access, but leaving enough space for bicyclists and pedestrians to get through. In the longer term, it means putting the road on what we call a road diet. and where we cut the road surface down from, right now, it's about 20 feet wide to 12 feet wide, and we convert it into a trail. Yes, pretty degraded asphalt at this point. So what we do is we go in and we scrape off the top, we take off the top layer of asphalt, and then we lay down a new fresh layer of asphalt, which would be the trail. And then those portions of the roadway that are not being used for the trail, that's dug out, filled in with a little bit of topsoil, and grass is placed on there. Thank you.
Okay, any other questions?
I just had something quick. So they don't keep horses back there anymore? They used to have like horses in a stable?
Actually, that's north of 119th Street, and that's now being converted into a housing development called the Polo Club.
That's what I thought. Thanks.
I believe we do have a previous and
Yes,
second.
you're ready to
Lisa, did you need to add?
go. Well, after the motion.
Okay. All right, we do have a previous and a second. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion will carry.
Lisa says.
Raquel Mitchell is online? Okay. All right, thank you. All right, number 5, approval of the Illinois Association of Park Districts Credentials Certificate. Is there a motion? Thank you. And I believe this is to add Annette Parker onto the credentials, so she'll be taking over. Is that?
That's correct. So each year we have to submit our credentials to the IAPD, and so we always have our board president be the person who's voting at the annual meeting in January.
Okay. Any concerns? Going once? I'm kidding. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion will carry. And number 6, permission to bid 2024 ecological management contracts at multiple preserves. Thank you. Discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion will carry. Moving on to this section of executive session, we have none, but Mr. Copman, do you want to add something?
Just want to point out, the Open Meetings Act requires us to address executive session minutes that have been held back every 6 months. This is our 6-month date, and congratulations, you have no executive session minutes to review. But we just wanted to make a point in the record that this is our 6-month date, and we're doing it. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. No actions to follow. There are 2 reports provided, the quarterly vandalism and fly dumping report and the ordinance ticket report. Are there any questions for Mrs. Chapman on these reports? I'm sure they're very thorough.
I would just like to make a comment, if I may.
Sure.
It looks like you had a very busy September, and kudos to you guys for taking care of all that stuff. It was a little increase from the last 2 months, so thank you.
Thank you, Micah. Any other questions or concerns about the reports? Seeing none. Next meeting date would be Thursday, December 7th, 2023 at 9 a.m. at the Will County Office Building. Opening up to comments by the public. Is there anyone from the public wishing to speak this morning? See none. Any emails, online statements? None. I did see some folks sign up, possibly. Is that for Operations Committee? Do we know? I guess not. Okay. All right. No comments by public. Opening it up to comments by commissioners. Any commissioner wishing to speak?
If you want to speak, yeah. That's okay. No, you're good. Thanks.
Well, thanks for coming in anyway. Thank you. Commissioners, any comments? Seeing none. Okay. Motion to adjourn? Motion. Is there a second? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your morning.
Ogala. Butler. Williams. Winfrey. Logan. Revis. Ortiz. Costa. Richmond. Secretary Mitchell is on WebEx. Treasurer Newquist, Vice President Parker, and President Mueller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. We have a quorum. Yes. Ogala. Butler. Williams. Winfrey. Logan. Revis. Ortiz. Costa. Richmond. We have 7. Your schedule of bills pass.
Sorry, didn't hit the speaker button today. So the first one is approval of ordinance number 634, audit of 2023. Can I get a motion, please? Any questions? Can I get a- Yes. Yeah.
The audit? Yeah. Our auditors were sick-ish, yeah, they presented in August, I believe.
Previous route. Second, Logan.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Next up is approval of ordinance number 635, liability 2023 levy. Can I get a motion? Discussion, or can I get a previous?
I just, when I click on the links in my thing, it's not, that must be it. Never mind, I was just looking for a little further description on what we're voting on.
Yeah, Ralph and I did have a conversation because mine had like a duplicate in there, and so it's. Previous Logan, can I get a second? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Next up is, all right. I'm sorry? Okay, Destiny Ortiz has now joined us online.
I've actually been here the whole
She's on the
time. When
committee.
you,
So we need to do a
Yeah.
roll call? She can't, oh, okay, all right, okay, no problem.
when you guys said Raquel was on the roll call on WebEx, I was here too.
All in favor? I did that? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. So now we're on C now, right? Okay, good. Approval of ordinance number 636, IMRF 2023 levy. Can I get a motion, please? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item up is D, approval of ordinance number 637, FICA 2023 levy. Can I get a motion? All right, and then we're going to do a roll call. No, there was no second. Okay. Can I have a second? And then let's do a roll call because we just had. So where else?
Right.
Okay. So just what do you want to do? Roll call?
Roll call on this one.
Okay, we'll do a roll call on this one then.
Okay. Ogala. Butler. Williams. Winfrey. Logan. Revis. Ortiz. Costa. Richmond.
Yes.
We have 8.
Okay, next item up is the approval of ordinance number 638, corporate levy 2023. Can I get a motion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Last one up is approval of ordinance number 639, construction and development 2023 levy. Can I get a motion, please? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item up is new business. Approval of ordinance number 650, authorizing memorandum of understanding number 23-09 and associated license agreement number 23-17 with V3 Wetland Restoration LLC for the Wetland Mitigation Bank at Thorn Creek Headwaters Preserve. Can I get a motion, please? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item up is approval of resolution number 23-17, appointing an authorized agent for the Forest Preserve District of Will County to act on its behalf with the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund. Can I get a motion?
Motion, Robert.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. There is going to be a statement regarding the executive session again.
For those of you here for operations, this will be a repeat, but every 6 months, Open Meetings Act requires you to review executive session minutes and approve them for release or to keep them. There are no executive sessions being held, or minutes being held back at this time, but we just wanted to make a note on the record that we are doing the 6-month review. So, thank you.
Thank you, Brian. All right, next item up, there's 2 reports. Was there any questions or discussions on those? Seeing Nothing. Our next meeting date will be Thursday, December 7th, 2023, here immediately following the Operations Committee meeting, but no earlier than 9:15 here at the Will County Office Building. Public comments, is there anybody here from the public that wants to comment? Anybody from public comments? Anybody online? Nobody online, nothing? Comments by commissioners? Dan?
So I'd just like to say that I would offer my full support for the Forest Preserve. I think the Forest Preserve is done, the Will County Forest Preserve especially has done a wonderful job. And I think it's our duty as people on this face of this planet to take care of our forests and our nature. And looking around the world and watching the forest fires and just raging across countries, you know, burning especially, you know, is a very important part of what we do to prevent forest fires, and a very necessary part. I'm sure no one here in Will County has experienced any forest fires, but yet a lot of our neighbors, like just north of us in Canada, where almost 1 billion acres of forest land has been destroyed by fire, and it is just left to go rampant. So I just wanted to thank you for the work you do, and always understand that you will always have my full support.
Anybody else? All right. Seeing none, can I get a motion to adjourn? All in favor? Aye. All right, meeting adjourned.
Sherry?
Good morning, everyone. We have one more Forest Preserve Committee meeting to get done. The Retiree Health Insurance Trust. Is everyone here who's supposed to be on that? Yes. Okay. Thanks, Lisa. Okay, so we're going to call this meeting of the Retiree Health Insurance Trust Committee to order. Joe Van Dyne, since you're standing, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, sir? Thank you.
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Can we have a roll call, please?
Yes. Harn, Jaworski, Richmond. Schultz. Newquist. President Mueller.
Here.
We have 4, we have a quorum.
Great, thank you. Moving on, I need a motion to approve the minutes from August 3rd, 2023. Roll call? You're not on this one, Micah.
Second.
I know, I do it all the time. When people call for that, anywhere I am, I'm like, yeah, I'll second. Okay, so motion by Newquist, second by Schultz. Do we need a roll call? Okay, roll call, please.
Richmond. Yes. Schultz. Yes. Secretary Newquist. Yes. And President Mueller.
Yes.
We have 4 minutes passed.
Thank you. Moving on, old business, we have none. New business, we need a motion to pass the quarterly schedule of bills. Can we previous?
Previous roll.
Second previous. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. That's all legal.
It's fine.
Okay.
There's only 4 days.
Just making sure it's cool. Okay. Moving on to number 2, approval of resolution number 23-01, 2024 budget.
Previous.
Second. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Moving on next to executive session. Do we have any need for that today? We have no need for executive session. Actions following executive session minutes. We don't have anything for that. Moving on, reports. Do we need to talk about the quarterly investment report, or they can just look at that on their agendas?
Yeah.
Okay. Any
You
questions?
can just look at that on your agenda. If you have any questions, just let Lisa or I know.
Okay, great. Do we need to move anything on these? Okay, awesome. Wonderful. Okay, then moving on, we are at the end here. Our next meeting date is to be determined. Ralph will tell us when that is, or Lisa will. Do we have any comments by the public for this committee? Comments by the public? Comments by the public? Okay. Comments by trustees? I have none. Do any of the trustees have comments? Okay. Can I have a motion to adjourn? All in favor? Aye. We stand adjourned. See, there you go. All done. I'll leave that here. Look at that, man. I did it less than 5 minutes. Oops.